At Karate Combat 51, former UFC heavyweight Robles Despain landed a kick and then landed a big right hand and knocked out his opponent Dominic Jędrzejczyk in just 4 seconds. Fastest knockout in Karate Combat history. This is Despain's second 4-second knockout. He also has a 3-second knockout, a 12-second knockout, and an 18-second knockout. That was in the UFC in March. Former UFC fighter Rafael Alves won a decision over another former UFC fighter, Kama Worthy. He's now 3-0 in Karate Combat. He's a guy the UFC should have kept around because he's entertaining and a good fighter. Alves proposed and got engaged after the fight.
Just want to let you guys know I'm all good. No pain, no injuries, no jacked up. I did hit my thumb in the first round. I clipped my thumb through a jab. I think I caught his finger or something. Kind of jacked my thumb up. Besides that, I'm good. I'm not hurt. That kick looked a lot harder than it was. It landed on my guard. It was more like a blunt force than anything. It was like a knockover. But felt good. It was good. I thought it should have went to a 4th round. That's why they have the 4th round. I don't think the 3rd round was decisive enough. I thought I outpunched him and everything in the 2nd and 3rd round. I could definitely give him the 1st round, but I thought I outpunched 2nd, definitely, and I thought I outpunched in the 3rd. But, you know, I mean, it was a new experience, a little different. It is a little bit different with the pants on and everything, but I hope I made Steel City proud, and this ain't the last for me. I'm just getting fucking started, you did? Shout out to all my people, shout out to my wife for coming out, and my brother and everybody.
De Castaneda broke his hand, so Cosmo Alexander wins the fight. Vergara stops Chelmia in just under a minute.
Yeah, amazing. I feel amazing. What can I feel after this? Damn. And what's Gar? He got me. He got me good, for real. I was like, wow. And after I shoot him the leg and I couldn't get it.
After a knee to the liver, Montalvan got a TKO in just over 30 seconds. Jade Duran wins a unanimous decision. During the event, people were debating whether her opponent was a man or a woman. Slavetsky was aggressive right off the bat, landed some big ground and pound and got the stoppage in just under a minute. That was Noah Cutter post-fight. Afterwards, he said, "Thank you to everyone for the support. I felt flat out there, and I'm back at it on Monday." Anode knocks out Ramos with a right hand. Ramos had to be taken out in a stretcher. Colby Covington called out Gilbert Burns, and Gilbert Burns is down. He says, April, Miami, kind of makes sense. Both Florida guys, both former title challengers, both hovering around the same ranking. Joe Pyfer said he had a UFC opponent for the Fury grappling event on the 28th, but he pulled out, so he's looking for a new opponent. Klitschko says a lot of rumors about a possible comeback. At the moment, I'm not concerned with the return to boxing, but the return of Russians to their country outside of Ukraine. And let me be clear, I never stopped training, so if there was to be a fight, I'd be ready on the spot. But this weekend, I'm going to see a fight with a very talented Ukrainian. The Korean Superboy Doo Ho Choi says he weighs around 174 pounds a couple weeks after his fight at UFC 310. In the same weight class earlier this year, Topuria weighed in at 144.5, and the next day, on fight day, he was 167.2, gaining almost 23 pounds. He fought Volkanovski, and Volkanovski for that fight on fight day gained about 22 pounds, weighing in at 166.2 on fight night. Doo Ho Choi should get a ranked opponent after that 3rd round TKO performance over Nate Landwehr. He showed great striking, precise striking in round 1, impressive grappling in the 2nd, and in the 3rd he got that crucifix position and got the TKO finish. PFL schedule for next year so far. The global season starts in March, the PFL Champion Series in April, PFL Europe in April, as well as PFL Middle East in April, and then PFL Africa in May. All in all, the PFL is going to have 30 events next year and 320 fights. This guy literally kicked his ass and then broke his own leg. Rizwan Kuniev training for his UFC debut against Curtis Blades February 22nd in Seattle, Washington. He's in a unique position where he can break into the top 5 if he wins in his UFC debut. Ryan Garcia says, enjoying the holidays with my son, Devin Haney. He asked Santa to teach him to keep his right hand up. I love you, son. Don't worry, no left hooks this Christmas. Garcia injured his wrist, so his fight on the 30th has been postponed, the one with Anpo and Ryzen. Horiguchi is on that card. There's talk of Horiguchi returning to the UFC. He's a former UFC title challenger. There's talk of him returning to the UFC, but it didn't work out.
Mais o sparring terminado. Parece que hoje o sparring foi bom, hein? Hoje foi bom o sparring. Estamos na porrada, chegando aqui no UFC.